postpartum party. You guys know how this goes. I had a lot of fun doing this with my daughter. Now I'm here to do it with my son. And it's just pretty much I'm going to sit here and kind of tell you guys how I've been doing after the birth of my baby, you know, how things are coming, how he's doing, and just having a little bit of fun and having a postpartum party. So I have a different dessert this time. I actually have strawberry covered cheesecake, and I'm going to just be enjoying this while I chit chat with you all, and we're going to have a fun time. So first and foremost, I am about 3 months postpartum at this point. I usually like to give myself enough time to, you know, get situated and settled, enough time for my baby and I to have gotten some great bonding time in and all of that good stuff before I do my postpartum party. Now, with my baby boy, I will say first and foremost, the recovery period has been a lot faster. That was very nice, of course. It was nice to be able to, you know, get right on to doing all the fun things with my baby a bit sooner. We've just kind of enjoyed lots of snuggles and cuddles and all of that fun stuff. Baby boy really loves nursing, you guys, so we will see how he does as we go on and on and on. He absolutely loves breastfeeding. I have had no issues with, like, you know, my milk production or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I've been producing a ton just like I did with my baby girl. So, you know, that's just kind of what I've been focusing on. One of the things I've been focusing on postpartum is like doing things to help keep my milk production flowing well. Spending time with my baby, you know, having a lot of fun with him. Of course, I still have my daughter as well, so we do a lot of fun stuff together, and she likes to help out with the baby, and you know, she's just a lot of fun, and she's a lot of help for mommy. So that's a lot of things. And you guys hear her playing over in the background. She's right over there, so I can keep an eye on her. Baby boy is taking a nap, so if you hear her, she's just playing, having a good time. But yeah, I wanted to kind of talk about like how I'm doing as well, physically, emotionally. Emotionally, I'm in a great place. You know, you guys know I feel like it's very important to kind of check in on new moms emotionally, make sure everything's going all right, make sure they're feeling all right. Sometimes people don't want to or just don't know how to ask for help. I feel like that's important. I always try to check on, you know, any new moms that I know, you know, how are you doing? Anything I can help you with? Is there anything that you need? You know, and just trying to be there, kind of trying to provide that comfort and that support, especially being a new mom myself, knowing what it's like, you know, what's needed, things that may make them just feel good. So one of the things, speaking of things that make them feel good, first and foremost, I'm gonna go ahead and taste this cake, you guys. I tasted a little bit of it earlier. It's actually pretty good. Let's see here. That's really good. I'm not a huge cheesecake fan, honestly, but there's something about when it has strawberry toppings on it, I really do enjoy that a lot, so that's pretty good. My husband picked this up from the store for my party, and he knows that if he didn't get the one with the strawberry topping on it, I was not going to enjoy it whatsoever. So for those of you that like all kinds of cheesecake, like, kudos to you. My sister is one of those people. She loves all different types of cheesecake. But me, I don't know, like, I'm one slice and I'm fine, you know. I don't know who else is like that. I love a lot of other types of desserts, but cheesecake is just not very high on my list usually. But I will say this one is pretty good. So for someone who may be watching this and maybe you're like postpartum yourself and you're trying to get an idea of how other people are doing or things that you may be able to do if you're having a little bit of a struggle with it, some of the things that I love to do postpartum are, like, first and foremost, I love, like I said, to just indulge myself on things that I enjoy. I have become so obsessed with showers. I will say, like, after the birth of my son, there's nothing I love more than like a nice long hot shower complete with a shower steamer. And now I've gotten into liking music. I like to, you know, pull up like my spa station or my rest and relaxation station and just play like all of the, you know, the water sounds, all of the different relaxation sounds that are available, beach sounds, things like that. I love that a lot. I don't know, I've just basically, in my words, I've been kind of, for lack of better words, pimping out my shower, you guys. I have like a speaker in there. I have like something where I can put my phone on the wall and watch things, like playing through the speaker but watching my phone while I shower. I have like this little, my husband got me this little, I will say wine holder, but I don't drink. So for me, I call it my cider holder, but it connects to the shower wall and it holds your glass. So I'll put like some cider in there sometimes and like have a little bit of cider, you know, if I'm just having an especially long shower, because I like to sit down on my little teak wood bench and just like relax sometimes. I really love that. That's very, very nice. Like I said, I love getting all of the different steamers. So sometimes you never know, like take the time to take yourself a nice hot shower, you know, make sure that someone knows where you are. You know, I like to, you know, hey, I'm gonna go take a nice long shower. I usually try to feed my son first. Because he prefers to nurse directly from my breast, I like to go ahead and feed him first, get him situated, and then I go to the shower. Because number one, I don't want him to be hungry while I'm away, and number two, if I get in the shower while I need to nurse him, for those breastfeeding mamas, you know that like I will literally just start losing milk everywhere. So because of the hot water, or the warm water I should say. But yeah, that's one thing I really enjoy. Another thing, I live in a beach town, so it's really nice to be able to just like go down to the beach and watch the waves, watch the sunset or the sunrise, you know. Even if you don't live in a beach town, you can catch a beautiful sunset or sunrise from like the privacy of your own patio, you know. Just go outside, watch the sun, just look at everything, you know, just like inhale, exhale. Something else that I really enjoy is doing yoga. You know, there's just something about like yoga early in the morning. I personally like to pull my yoga mat outside on the lawn as the sun rises, and that way you get to enjoy the sunrise as well as your yoga poses. And if you throw in some music, you get to enjoy that as well. Relaxing sounds of morning, you know, just like nature in itself. I just love to enjoy that. I've been having like, I would say I've been having a wonderful postpartum period, but I also have a really wonderful support system, and that does matter a lot. So, you know, maybe if you're struggling in that area, try and see if you can reach out. There's all sorts of like support groups. If you don't have family or friends, there's all different types of, you know, resources available. If you just hop on the internet, you know, if you don't have the internet, maybe go to your local library. Like, there are things out there, so you don't have to be, you know, feeling like you're all alone and you don't know what to do. I love to curl up with my baby and read stories. That's another thing that like I really enjoy doing postpartum, especially during the period where I was supposed to kind of take it easy, you know. You don't really want, especially when you have another baby. Now this time it was different for me because when I was in my first postpartum period, I had only one child. And so whenever I was resting and things like that, I didn't really feel the need to really be doing much else because my baby was right there with me. And the second time, I had my toddler, my baby girl, and then I had my baby boy. I had to try to balance like making sure I didn't do too much while still trying to take care of my daughter, because it was easy to like just try and go. Like, I want to make her breakfast, I want to make her little snacks, I want to, you know, play with her, I want to take her to her playroom, I want to take her outside. But I have to be mindful, like, hey, I'm still healing. Like, you know, they say that sometimes it can be difficult to keep that in mind, and honestly, like, you really want to be careful because you don't want to have any setbacks unnecessarily. Now that I've gotten to 3 months, like I said, everything's pretty much back to normal. You know, my body feels like it's back to normal, all that good stuff. I like to spend my time just pretty much enjoying my babies, like I said. So being able to get back into like doing some workouts and, you know, just stretches, even if it's something simple, that's nice as well, because, you know, there's nothing like I said, waking up early in the morning and getting into all of the things that help you get your day going. So yeah, I've definitely had a lot of fun with all of that. You guys, this is actually really good. It's like, I'm trying to describe it. It's like a mixture of fluffy and, I don't want to say stiff, but it's like fluffy. I don't know how to explain it, y'all. Y'all just have to take my word for it. My son is watching me off camera. You want some? He's like, Mom, you said that was fluffy and good. Let me taste it. So for those of you guys that watch us on my main channel, Sean and Sierra, you know that every month up until my baby is 1 year old, we like to have what we call these monthly celebrations. And basically it's just a time where we celebrate my baby's milestones, like what they've got going on. We take pictures, we have cake, like we do the whole 9 yards. It's like a big thing. We go all out. I did that with my daughter all the way until she turned 1. When she turned 1, it was a huge party, like a regular party, in addition to her monthly celebration. So now we've had a few of them for my son. And it's really fun, like kind of trying to figure out the different themes I want to do, because with my daughter we had like butterfly theme, fairy theme, princess theme, you know. And for my son, we've kind of ventured more into like race car theme, you know, animal jungle safari theme, things like that. So it's been a lot of fun just trying to plan out, like, you know, themes, differences between a boy and a girl. That's my baby girl in the background. She's saying she's having so much fun. So much fun. She started talking really early, and it looks like baby boy is showing signs of talking really early as well. So it's really, y'all, having a full-fledged conversation with like literally like a 20-month-old is so odd, but I mean, it is what it is, because you never know what she's gonna say, and you never know what she's gonna like talk about. And some of the stuff that comes out of her mouth, like, she literally surprises me every day. If I don't stress anything, as much as I stress like paying attention to your mental health, which I feel is very important and I'm very passionate about, I will stress this. Make sure you take lots and lots of pictures and photos. Y'all, these babies grow up so fast. Now, I can honestly say, I do agree, as a mom, I feel like kids grow up fast, but I will also say that I feel like I have so many memories of my babies that, like, when I think about them growing up, it's not so much sad for me, not all the time. Here and there it might be a little sad just because, you know, I'm human, but for the most part, when I think of my babies growing up, I'm happy, because I think like they're continuing to mold into like these wonderful, you know, young adults that they'll be one day. Obviously not rushing that. Obviously they have like their entire childhoods that I look forward to spending with them. Like, as slowly as the years will go, I will take it. Just look forward to like seeing who they become. Like, I love seeing my daughter, you know, her little personality grow more and more and more each day. My son, he already has so much personality, and I look at them and I look at the memories that I've created with them and for them, and, you know, memories that I've created for myself. It's very special. It's like things that I will never be able to get back, but also that no one will ever be able to take away from me. So make sure you get videos, pictures, spend time with them. Sometimes when my son doesn't want to lie down, I just hold him. And you know what? That's okay, because one day he's going to be so big he doesn't want mommy to hold him, and that's perfectly fine too. Mommy will have so many times that she can look back on that she held him and still be perfectly happy and content with that. So I'm just kind of enjoying my time with my babies as I go. I have so many, like I said, so many memories for both of them. I don't even, you guys, I've filled up like my phone. I filled up several memory cards. Like, I buy memory cards like I buy a pack of gum at the store. That's how many memories I'm creating for these kids. So when I say take the picture, yeah, baby. When I say take the picture, get that video clip, do it. Like, you have no idea. Sometimes I just look back on them and I smile, because I'm like, wow, I remember when we did this, I remember when we did that. Just playing in the playroom, or just playing inside because it's rainy out. Like, those memories are still very special. And one day they'll be able to look back on them. Like, when I was a little girl, my mom vlogged us as well. My brother and my sister, it was my brother, my sister, and me. My brother didn't come along for a while, so first it started out with just my sister and I, because we were a lot closer in age. But there are so many videos that I love to watch, like my birthday parties, from big events like my birthday parties to small things like literally me just sitting in the house playing, or outside playing, because I loved playing outside. And I think my baby girl gets that from me. She loves playing outside. Oh my God, I had a little plastic scooter that I would ride everywhere. I'm gonna look for her a plastic scooter. I have her scooter. It's a nicer scooter. Like, when I say nicer, I mean it's like more so for a big girl. But I'm gonna get her a plastic scooter just like mine. That's what I'm looking for. I bet they call it vintage now. But I'm gonna try to find that same scooter, and maybe one day I'll show you guys a clip of me riding my scooter, and I'll merge it with the clip of her riding her scooter, and we'll do like a across the generations type thing. I don't know. Maybe we're hanging out in the house in a few years and they say, oh mom, pull out the videos, like we want to see our videos when we were little. I try to get everything from my son that I got from my daughter, so that they can both have like the same special memories. But, you know, just focusing on things like that, focusing on positives, focusing on all the time you have to spend with your baby. Like, that's what I've been doing in my postpartum period, focusing on all the fun times I've had with my baby, all the fun times I'm still gonna have with my baby, and with my toddler. You know, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I will say that it's a lot of work, especially if you're like, you know, really putting in the work. It's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. And like I said, I have no regrets. You know, I look at my babies and I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I feel like, you know, this is how it's supposed to be. This is great. This is nice. So yeah, like I said, I just want to come hang out with y'all for a little bit. I still got a little cheesecake here. I can't believe I'm eating this whole piece. Like I said, I just want to come chit chat with y'all, tell you how I'm doing. I'm doing awesome. Been like a really great recovery period. I've been doing really well, enjoying my babies, just enjoying, you know, being a new mama of 2. Making sure that you pay attention to your mental health, making sure that you're always in a good place. Open those windows, let the sunlight in. Enjoy your favorite dessert, you know, have dessert for breakfast, who cares, whatever makes you happy. You know, take that long shower, it'll be okay. Take that long hot shower, turn the music on, just relax, get that shower steamer out, it does not matter. I love doing things like that, and I definitely recommend doing things like that because it makes a difference. You know, do that workout as long as it's safe. These are all things that I've done myself. As far as my pumping, like I said, I try to put my pumping, like, I try to make it work for me. Mainly my baby boy likes to nurse directly from my breast, so I don't pump a ton. But when I do, you know, like if he's sleeping or things like that, because he is sleeping through the night, when he sleeps and I'm pumping, like I just try to, you know, make that productive time. I like to take my portable pumps and still get other things done around the house, you know, so that maybe I don't feel caught up with cleaning or caught up with this or that. If someone offers to help you, take it. You don't have to turn down help, and you don't have to do everything yourself. And if you don't have someone to offer you help, but you have to choose between spending time with your baby or cleaning, spend time with your baby. The cleaning will still be there. Your baby is growing every day. So these are just things that I go by myself, and these are just things that I would highly recommend, things that have worked for me. Like I said, coming from someone who really doesn't feel, you know, I don't feel like I've missed anything, from like just playing outside with my daughter to big celebrations like her first birthday. Like, I've been there every step of the way. So definitely, you guys, I don't know when we're gonna have another postpartum party, but I will let y'all know when we do. Anyways, I hope that you guys had a lot of fun hanging out with me at my postpartum party. Hopefully you guys, you know, had a blast. Maybe you got some information that you could share with someone you love or with yourself. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go hang out with my babies now. Baby girl is still over there playing. Baby boy is looking for mommy to come bring him this piece of cake I was supposed to save him. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video.